Welcome back to my channel. It's time for a trim using the Lunar Hair Care Calendar. I also include a hair trim card in all purchases from farasue'sgarden.com. I've been following the Morocco method Lunar Hair Care Calendar hair cutting regimen since 2007, and it really does work. Here I am about to trim some hair shears and a fine-tooth comb. I've plaited my hair very tightly, very even braids. I want the same density at the roots as the ends. So part of getting to my goal of terminal length hair is doing regular trims. I had my last trim in May, and now that it's August, it is time. I'm trying to thicken up my roots and thicken up all of my hairs, so that is why I am cutting it on this day. A lot of what I've done is off the camera. I'm very sorry for that. But all I'm doing is just taking my time, combing out these edges, and then snipping off just this tiniest little bit. Hair trims aren't about taking length. Hair trims are about removing single strand knots, dead and split ends, and just keeping the freshest, healthiest hair on the ends as possible. I've trimmed my ends to get them even, and now I'm just feeling that section for single strand knots. I slowed the video down so you can just see how carefully I am checking the entire section for any single strand knots. I'm trying to remove any obstacle to my hair gaining its terminal length. I feel one, but it keeps curling back up on me because my hair, it is just stretched. I did not use any heat. I put my hair in 2 French braids after doing a water rinse and let it air dry to stretch it out. And then I separated it into these parts the next day and plaited it, put a little rubber band on the ends, and these sections are just, they're not going to be perfect, but my goal is terminal length, not necessarily hair perfection. This is not like any type of official guidance. There is no memo going to come out from the federal government. This is just how I am achieving healthy hair that I love. And I finally found that single strand knot. So now I'm going to disappear it. And considering the size of these sections, I'm pretty proud of myself for only having one single strand knot that didn't get cut in the first snip. So now I'm just repeating this process, and now I'm checking for evenness. Just stretching the sections down and making sure that all of the hairs are even on the right and left hand sides, because I don't want to walk around with lopsided hair. I'm using my brush and I'm pulling it as smooth as possible. I'm stretching it up. Like I said, again, I'm so sorry it's off the screen. It's kind of hard to set the camera up in a safe location that allows me to do what I gotta do and catch it all in that lens. So I'm tying this hair up into a ponytail, and what I'll do is take small sections and just make sure that when I pull it up that it is even. And I'm taking off, like I said, the tiniest little bits. Not trimming a ton, just as little as possible to maintain the health, the density, and letting my hair be as healthy as possible. Shorter hairs won't become longer hairs if they are split and breaking. You gotta learn to let hair go. Stretching my hair out as taut as possible. I'm not putting a lot of stress or strain on my hair. I'm trying to be as gentle and delicate as possible. I'm treating my hairs like fine lace and string. And taking off the tiniest bits just to even it out. Does your hair grow longer on one side than the other? Because I swear I feel like the right hand side of my hair is always longer than the left hand side. I have no idea why that is, but it is an observation that I've had. Top to bottom, this whole process took me only about 30 minutes. So what I've done is I've just sped it up and, kind of condensed it so it didn't just take forever to show you guys my process. And there, guys, that's all that came off, my entire head of hair. And so now, since I am still doing the water-only hair washing method, the brush just glides straight through from the scalp to the ends. I mean, it's so smooth. It's amazing what a 1/4 inch off from all over your head, what a difference it can make. And I think it's so worth it. If you've never tried cutting your hair and you have a hair goal in mind, invest in some good scissors and give it a try. That way you have all of the power and you don't have to suffer a bad haircut or feel as though too much length got taken. So as you can see, I flipped my head over to smooth it down. I'm using a ribbon hair tie because I'm trying to put as little tension on my roots as possible. There goes my handy dandy bun maker. And today I'm going to be using a different method. Instead of doing the waterfall and using another hairband to go around it, I'm just going to be taking and wrapping my hair around that bun maker. And I remember, not even a few weeks ago, I could barely get my hair. I was, having to stuff it and tuck it and use 1,000 bobby pins. And now, even including the trim, I'm able to fasten my hair around this bun maker. It's so exciting, this whole process. Your hair is growing every single day. Are you doing enough of the steps that it takes to maintain healthy hair you love? I am keeping it simple. I am keeping it low. I'm keeping my scalp clean. I am using the right tools, the right ingredients, and just taking it day by day. I don't give myself too much pressure to do it perfectly. Just do enough of the right things for your hair that will help it achieve the goals that you're trying to reach. So I've got my bun made, and now I'm going to get a really low stress on the edges headband. It is made from suede. I get it from Diesel Boutiques and Etsy shop. I like it because it doesn't crease or dent. It's just a soft material, nothing synthetic, and it allows me to just hold my edges down without using any chemicals or synthetic ingredients. So there you have it. This is me with my protective style water only hair washing method, performing a heat-free trim. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Here is the finished product in the style that I faked like I had my life together in the morning. Visit farasuesgarden.com. Thanks so much for watching.